earned their name by winning the most events in Season 1.
And Rise responded with the underdog victory in Season 2.
But which affiliation won the most Season 3 events? Who has bragging rights and momentum heading into Season 4 of 2K24?
Well, the results are in, and Season 3's victory belongs to Rise once again, 2 seasons in a row, and it was a buzzer beater, 55.4% to 55.3%. The Rise player who contributed the most to event wins was WSTNXSTY, and the player that led all online stats was SlumHD on Twitch. Epic play and congratulations.
Hats off to Rise. They continue to dazzle and dominate. But this is a wake-up call for every member of the Elite. We need to regain Season 4's title and even up this rivalry.
Sounds like things are about to get even more competitive. Good luck to both affiliations in this season's events. Not sure about Chris, but I'm rooting for both.
The Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. It's the site for the Rockets. Able to launch from deep and rise to great heights, Jalen Green has every dimension of an elite scorer, and they'll need him as they look towards the game against the Nuggets. Rockets, Nuggets, up next. Happy to have you with us for NBA Bap. Here are the starters for Houston. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Thompson in at the point. And for Denver, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And just as tough as they come, Dylan Brooks battling for 2 points.
To the middle. Porter's shot is off. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Good on both. Clark, for the Houston Rockets, they've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a
I'm trying to move, but why would you pass?
Some decent young talent, to tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Ah, the kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figured it out quickly.
He sure is. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine, adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis. Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll, exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Now here's Thompson, guarded closely. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And that one's good.
Green is so agile. Even when Jalen has the ball in his hands, he can outrun a lot of guys.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Jokic Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Got me with the
Puts up the 8-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Brooks, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Now, here's Green. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Over Murray. Şengün passes to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the paint. Tipped. Pass to Porter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Defended by Thompson. Mr. Perfect passes to Murray. Over Green. Murray, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Thompson gets a good look. Thompson with another miss.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Drains the triple. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Porter. Gordon against Smith. On the wing, Green. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Murray. Gordon, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Gordon.
No way.
Brooks outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Thompson. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Thompson. Out to the right wing. An open look for Smith. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And he's going for the oop.
Oh, you fucking
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The open shot by Brooks. And again, it's Houston.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Thompson.
Are you
can't hit.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. And the Rockets making a change here. Easton's checked in. Nuggets on D. Green against Murray. Here's Şengün. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Denver in the lead. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. How key is it to get off to a good start in this early portion of the schedule, Clark?
You know, it varies, but I do think it matters more than you think, BA, especially in the locker room. So you get off to a good start, everybody's feeling good, and you can build on that kind of momentum. If it goes bad early, things can fracture and splinter and make it tough for you.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jamal Murray. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Victor Oladipo comes in for Thompson to the inside. 13 feet out. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Denver has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Jokic. That's tipped. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. They trail by 3. That ties the game.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Jokic, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Green. Another 3 from Houston.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good on the 3.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Denver, they're right there early on, competing for the top spot, which is exactly what they wanted.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Gordon. Houston in the lead. Tate passes to Eason. And here is Green. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And again, it's Houston.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Pass to Oladipo. Green with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Mr. Perfect.
I let go too
And
late.
again, Denver no good. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-4 run. Step back and fire. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Outside, Green. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. The Nuggets trail. Down low.
No way, bro. Why would you?
And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And there's Smith. That was good.
Man,
on
dude,
the
what the
assist
fuck
by
are you
Green.
guys doing?
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the
Substitution on the
About
floor.
Jalen Green. His path to the NBA was through
Bro.
the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it. Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Whitmore in at the 3.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Thompson scanning the floor. And too long on the shot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute to him because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, we hear the term point forward a lot. Clark, is it fair to call Nikola Jokic a point center?
I don't have any issues with it, B.A. I mean, he facilitates as a big guy with the ball in his hands like a guard at times. So point center works, but he's more than that. He's your two-time MVP is what he is.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Thompson.
Oh, my God.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And he gets it to go.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind us. It took him a while to get going.
Inside, here's Jokic. And he can't get that one. Good D by Şengün. Here's Thompson. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And you look at Smith. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Murray inside. Brooks defending. Murray passes to Mr. Perfect. Fires for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
For Houston, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. Give him 8 points now. Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Nice D from Thompson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Smith. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
That one misses, and they say small ball is on the rise. But you look at the MVPs of Lake Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis. I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays. And a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it, whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots. I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can start from because of how the game is played now.
To win the run, Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Smith against Gordon. The three from Thompson. Here's Smith. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Smith's got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Eason's checked in for Şengün. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him. Denver's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And the 2K leaderboards looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. Nikola Jokic is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Now Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires from deep. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. They grab their own miss. No good with a layup. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Smith, up and over Gordon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. With the Rockets on top, they lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break.
77.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 18. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Denver foul. Number 00.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to open.
That's just fucking stupid.
Boxing and wrist, too much. 40 autos on a bed, too much. Too much. Too much. I got way too many enemies, gotta be with the muggy diamond, they never could fool us. Backstage at the show, these gon' choose up. ATL to the shot, these fooled up. Michael Tyson over. The undisputed, it was undefeated.
A big congratulations to all of the new NBA 2K League draftees, and we're going to be talking to some of the top draft picks, so definitely check back here for that.
Exciting times for the 2K community. Until then, enjoy Season 4. I'll be out there with you earning that rep, go elite, and grabbing those new rewards.
And remember, send in your top plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and you might just be featured right here on 2KTV.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA. Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Daniels out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So the Nuggets win the tip. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the ball will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Denver shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
Here's Ingram. Chance shot, and Valanciunas with the layup.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Here's Mr. Perfect. His last outing, he had 24 points. Caldwell Pope pass to Mr. Perfect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum outside. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They get the rebound. Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going
2K.
when they're open.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. Unable to get that one. Ice D from Porter. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's good. He's got 7.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Last game I did.
Gordon against Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From outside the
arc. Left it.
Valanciunas grabs the ball. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Shit.
McCollum. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 3-point lead. To the paint. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. The shot from the low post is good.
C.J. McCollum has some nasty handles. Tremendous at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, you see?
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
1 to 3.
Second free throw, no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Oh, come on.
And again, Denver, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
McCollum, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a
Defense.
high percentage look.
Okay.
But this is why we play the game.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
McCollum passes to Williamson. Daniels with it. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here is Daniels. To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ingram dishes to Valanciunas.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
There it is.
Craps in the tray. 14 points for Mr. Perfect.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Can they get it? Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard. You have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade. Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. The pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Releases. And Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 6. Down low, Mr. Perfect. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you take a look at the standings so far, is it too early, Smitty, to tell which teams are good and which are not?
Yeah, I think so. There's still so much left of the season, and a lot can happen. I don't think you can jump to conclusions just yet.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Daniels. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. Now Ingram. He had 25 points last game. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Cody Zeller's checked in for New Orleans. And Denver also making a switch. Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Pass to Zeller. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones for three. Kept alive. Goes back up. Out to Nance. And another shot. It's hauled in by Watson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love the show of strength by Jones, outworking the contact.
Inside, it's stolen by Nance. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Jones. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's stolen by Watson. One-on-one fast break. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Brown. Here's Mr. Perfect. 16 points for him. Pass to Alvarado. Oh, that's offensive interference. Jackson's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Denver call.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him. Denver in the lead. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum out there with Daniels. And it's Ingram, and at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Really left alone that time.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Here's the pass to Daniels. The turnaround Jay. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup's good off the glass.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
On the wing, Gordon. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to Williamson. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game. So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Strother. This one for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Pass to Williamson. Sweet move. Uses the glass to pop it in. Williamson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Jokic. Here's Mr. Perfect. Gordon up on top. Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Here's a look at Mr. Perfect, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really starting to connect with his teammates. I mean, a really heads-up player for a rookie.
Porter against Ingram. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 18. Off target from outside.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
This is the Porter. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's deflected. Stolen by McCollum. Passes to Daniels. Back to McCollum. The pass to Daniels. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the basket by McCollum.
In traffic, CJ uses his soft touch on the interior.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum. Floats it up for Jokic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
McCollum, the layup missed.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
In the corner, Daniels. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Pelicans shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Daniels kicks to McCollum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's McCollum on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Porter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And checking out New Orleans, 3 games behind.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Back to McCollum.
Oh, you got me with it.
Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Pelicans trail by 10. Now here's Ingram. No scoring in this one. Nice D from Porter. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Makes good on the step-back jumper.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And here is Ingram. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Taken away. 3-on-3. 20 feet out. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And here's McCollum for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Gordon. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum.
You scared shit out of
Mr. Perfect can't hit. Pelicans trail by 12. Feeds it to Daniels. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's good. Shooting one.
And so we conclude the first half. Denver on top, up by 8. A step away briefly, but... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1 spot.
Oh my God.
At his position, Gordon stays alert and ready to pass.
Oh my God.
To an open teammate.
Here's McCollum. And that one drops for him. McCollum's got 14 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 6. The offensive rebound goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. He has 6.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor. And he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. The Nuggets leading by 7. Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. And now it's only a 5-point Nugget lead.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum. 5 to shoot. Jokic passes to Mr. Perfect. That one goes in. Mr. Perfect's got 28.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Ingram against Porter. Jokic with the steal. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he has 28 points for the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Williamson in the post. He's against Gordon, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Williamson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside.
Oh, you bitch.
From close range.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Denver no good.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Porter passes to Mr. Perfect. Outside for Jackson. Denver the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Craig, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Jokic. Here's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And the Pelicans with possession here. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. Denver passing it around. They grabbed their own miss.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Daniels with it over Jokic. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Oh, come on.
Snatched up.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
Physical play always seems to find Zion Williamson.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by McCollum. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pocket 2. Here's Mr. Perfect. That one.
Good night, y'all.